Stephen Fry has been diagnosed with bipolar disorder, specifically stating he suffers from cyclothymia, referring to it as bipolar light. He suffered a nervous breakdown in 1995 while appearing in a West End play called Cellmates, and subsequently walked out of the production, prompting its early closure and incurring the displeasure of co-star Rick Mayall and playwright Simon Gray. Mayall's comedy partner, Adrian Edmondson, made light of the subject in his and Mayall's second Bottom Live show. After walking out of the production, Fry went missing for several days while contemplating suicide. He abandoned the idea and left the United Kingdom by ferry, eventually resurfacing in Belgium. Fry has spoken publicly about his experience with bipolar disorder, which was also depicted in the documentary Stephen Fry: The Secret Life of a Manic Depressive. In the program, he interviewed other sufferers of the illness including Carrie Fisher, Richard Dreyfuss and Tony Slattery. Also featured were chef Rick Stein, whose father committed suicide, Robbie Williams, who talks of his experience with major depression, and comedian and former mental health nurse Joe Brand. He is also involved with the mental health charity Stand to Reason. There are several celebrities who suffered from attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. Legendary comedian Jim Carrey is one of them. This comic genius with his charismatic facial expressions has consistently had his audience in stitches for 20 years, but in reality, he cannot concentrate on one work for a long time. On the flip side, it is said that people suffering from ADHD are very creative, innovative, adventurous and more intelligent than the non-sufferers, and this is true with Jim Carrey. Carrey's wants and attempts to always be funny is apparently a trait of his influenced by ADHD. Carrey has always been open about his ADHD disorder and other depressions and said that he has been undergoing treatment since childhood. As a student, Jim used to be a restless child. JimCarreyWorld.com quotes the actor as saying, "My report card always says, Jim finishes first and then disrupts the other students. He used to disturb his class once he was done with his own thing with his class clown act." Susanna Kaizen is an American author. Kaizen was born and raised in Cambridge, Massachusetts. Kaizen attended high school at the Commonwealth School in Boston and the Cambridge School before being sent to McLean Hospital in 1967 to undergo psychiatric treatment for depression. It was there she was diagnosed with borderline personality disorder. She was released after 18 months. She later drew on this experience for her 1993 memoir, Girl Interrupted, which was made into a film in 1999, her role being played by Winona Ryder. Ryder starred in, and executive produced, the 1999 feature film Girl Interrupted, about a young woman's experience in a psychiatric ward, was deeply personal for Ryder. After her high-profile relationship with actor Johnny Depp ended, Ryder, then 19, began abusing alcohol, experiencing anxiety attacks, and spiraling into depression, she told the San Francisco Chronicle in January 2000. After falling asleep with a cigarette and setting herself on fire, Ryder sought treatment, briefly, in a mental institution herself, and finally with a private therapist. That's all for now, folks. Watch out for part 2. Don't forget to comment, like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.